tumbler. Straight out the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. And she got ass, and she gon' fuck up her bag. Pull up to the spot.
Okay, so you just want me to go like me talking about when you want me to start recording.
Got too far, hoes they DM me. Drop the top, when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it real, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope on fleek. Percocet pill on me.
Tune in too.
The niggas that fucked in the back don't say nothing.
Oh, we're violent. We're moving. Well, the guy from the party last night, Piano. Oh, here they go. They say dope on, please. Go. Violent. Red card. Folks, the Buffalo Bills are 5-2. Welcome to Trainwreck tonight. Tonight live in studio, myself, Degenerate Al, along with Tucked, Maniac, and producer Burrs. Tonight's show sponsor, Rock Bottom. We will be there Thursday night for Bills Jets in a massive showdown. Bills currently sitting at -3.5. Let's go. The Buffalo Bills stomped the Oakland Raiders today at home, 34-14. Guys, I don't know about you. We trust the process. We're addicted to the process. I'm in love with the fucking process right now. I mean, it's starting to get to a point where this is real. Every week you hear, okay, they're due for that, that classic Buffalo Bills loss in October, and it's Jeremy White says with the schedule, but like, we're pummeling teams at home right now, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome to see.
Yeah, I can't agree more. It seems like the defend our dirt is a real mantra for these guys. But with that said, I mean, yeah, they came out. The Oakland scored on a methodical first drive today. I gotta be honest, I was a little worried. I thought it was the same story from last week with the Buccaneers. I thought they were gonna have our way with us on offense. But as cited by, I believe it was Howard Simon right after the game, first drive, they went for a touchdown. The next 7 drives, I believe, was roughly about 100 yards of offense, which is just abysmal. Absolutely shut it down. I don't know whether it's adjustments, the crowd, or a mixture of both, but the process got it done today.
Once again, Tucked, 5-2. They're going for 6-2 next week against the Jets, which would be their best start since 1993. And doesn't it give you chills seeing what Collinsworth said on NBC?
Oh, I wasn't even. I was a thought in '93. Wasn't even alive yet. I was a thought. I was born in '94.
Literally just a twinkle in his father's eye.
So it's incredible. Yeah, shout out GM Smokey. I was a little thought. Maybe we should have another kid, a second kid. And I was a thought, and I popped out in '94. I'm about to try to get to 6-2. Anyway, yeah, what Collinsworth said about nobody wants to come to Buffalo. I love that. Nobody wants to come here. The weather, the atmosphere, it's freaking great. That freaking atmosphere today, pouring rain, everybody's there. It's a party in the stadium. It was a frenzy after Milano got that touchdown. I was bear hugging people I never met in my life. I mean, it was awesome. I just love that feeling. It was a great game. This team has got me and everyone believing.
So 5-2, undefeated at home. Yeah, Collinsworth said too. The weather is going to turn as a positive for us in these final couple months of the season.
Yeah, you still got 4 more home games. They're 4-0 at home. You have 4 more home games. So yeah, you're just going to keep picking up the pace.
Go undefeated at home, split the road games 4-4. Right?
Oh, for 12-4, I'm swan diving off the falls. I'll be off in a barrel.
I'll be right with you, bud. Right with you.
So let's talk about today's game. I mean, once again, not pretty statistics, but Tyrod Taylor got the job done.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. I mean, we looked up at a certain point in the game, and it was 20-7, I believe, and he had, I believe it was 22 attempts, and he still had under 100 yards. It wasn't, again, the Bills don't need him to have an optimum game. I mean, they just play their I mean, it sounds ridiculous. They play out their process.
Exactly.
They just
You don't need
literally
him to
have-
put up 300 yards.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. I mean, but it's hard not to be faithful when you see the results literally taking place week to week. You see the adjustments. You see the team getting better. You see them finding their niches. I mean, the Bills don't even have. I mean, and this is a slight or whatever you want to say towards the people on the roster right now. They don't have a pass catching threat.
No.
Like, who are you worried
It's
about?
hilarious.
We were talking about
amazing.
this on the bus home. Like, other teams are just like, they can't commit anyone to like any one player because there's no reason to. Nobody is like a stalwart like threat or anything like that. And it's for some reason working for the Buffalo Bills so far through 7 games.
And I'm gonna bounce on that too. Like what you said, there's not, in the pass game, there's not that one guy. But I will say it is fantastic to see LaShawn McCoy after the bye.
Finally.
After the bye, they made some transitions on the O-line. They said it. They meant more of a power game. What was last year, in the past couple of years, what worked, they went back to it. The zone and everything like that, whatever they're doing. And it is so good to see Shady back-to-back weeks today with a $150. I mean, it was so awesome.
How about that touchdown?
Yeah, the touchdown to blow the game open. He had the ball in the air at the 20-yard line. Nobody within,
He slowed up.
yeah.
On purpose. Oh, yeah.
Yes, won a stall time. It was awesome.
Prime
So it's
time.
very, 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 very good to see LaShawn McCoy back.
And we won by
Very
what?
good.
3 touchdowns, but it easily could have been 45-14.
Oh.
We had 2 turnovers that we did nothing with once again.
Yeah, field goals.
Literally, that was the most frustrating when we got that. What was it? It was a pick and then muff punt, right?
Yep.
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
one ball, yep.
and back to back.
Yeah,
we
Micah
got,
Hyde pick, yeah.
we got 3 points out of that, right?
Yep.
It was just
Six.
It was, or
Two
six
field
points,
goals.
six
Two field
points.
goals.
Easily could have been
It
another
was
touchdown.
beyond frustrating, and you keep getting ready for them to lose these games when they make these mistakes that they've made time and time again over the drought. Last week they go from up up 11 to down 7 in the second half, and with 3 minutes to go, you think they're done. You write them off, but for some reason they get it done. Today, they come out, they allow a quick touchdown. They don't get those points off those turnovers, so you're kind of a little bit worried. But that said, I mean, they annihilated the Raiders front. I mean, they were not scared. Plain and
Not
simple.
at all.
Carr didn't threaten them in any way. The raindrops were falling on his head.
I think they had 2 drives where they went down the field on us. Everything
I was gonna
else,
say, yeah, they didn't
nothing
even
else.
get into field goal
Nothing.
range. It
No,
wasn't like they were.
Carr said after the game, he said it was very frustrating because it was the way the Bills played in the secondary. They keep everything in front of them, so Carr couldn't throw it over the secondary. And then he said, and if you threw it short, it was a double coverage. Everything was just swatted down or picked or. So he said that whatever the Bills did today, whether it was everything's in front of them, he just said everything worked for them. He said no, it was awful for the Raiders.
And I was very nervous when I heard that both games was out. That was announced Thursday or Friday. Then you
Yeah.
see Poyer's on the inactives today.
Yeah.
I really thought Carr was gonna have a field day.
And you had Trey Elston step up, some no-name safety step up. The guy was like a wrecking ball out there throwing his body around. They had to take him off the field for a concussion test because a spotter up there said he had to come up. I mean, he was like a wrecking ball. And I mean, Sharice Wright with a full week of practice. It probably wasn't. He wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. I was the first one to say last week on Buff. I'm gonna do a little plug here for the podcast, but on Buffalo Central Station, I said last week, Sharice Wright is pitiful. He was horrible.
Oh, he
man.
was.
I
He
can't-
was. Remember?
So
Oh,
they-
everybody knows that.
they had to call timeout for him because he didn't know what he was doing. Yeah, so he was fine today.
Of course, yeah. I'm down with it. I think I like to see a man implementing himself into the process. And hey, I'll plug you back with Bill Central Station. They won. They're 5-2. Percentages on the P word. Playoffs.
Yes.
What is that?
73.
73.
And now we've got the Jets game coming up this week.
Oh my God, if they're 6-2 coming home to the Saints, I am just.
Doesn't that put them at 81%?
I can look. I got the chart right
I
here.
have a bet with Tristan, our NHL insider. I said if the Bills sweep, he owes me 2 175s a Grey Goose.
Oh,
If the Jets win 1 game, I owe him 2.
Yeah, the
So
chart.
this is massive.
The chart right here, 5 and 2.
Rolling.
The chart right here,
Yeah.
5 and 2 is 73%. 5 and 3 would be 63, and 6 and 2 is 80. They win, it's 80%.
Wow, so 6-2 is 80%, 5-3 is 62.
Real
63,
quick,
yep.
we gotta talk about what Scott Hartridge is talking about right now and Brad Curtis. They're talking about Ed Hockley.
Oh, I hate the
What
man.
happened with that staff today? How about that one play where
Oh.
he threw the flag
Oh.
for a holding call, and then he picks it up and says no flag when it was a blatant holding?
Very puzzling. I mean, to be honest, I just don't understand the refs in this league anymore. I mean, it's gotten to the point. We've always done it throughout the drought. Anytime a big play happens to the Bills, like you kind of just check for flags.
Oh, I do.
But I've never felt less in control of what's going on the field. I mean, I feel like it's a total ref show.
And then when you hear Hockley is going to be your crew today with the ref, you're in for tons of flags.
And that offensive pass interference in the Bills that
Oh
changed
my
that drive
gosh.
momentum in the beginning.
Would have been
That was-
it would have been first and
First and 10 from like the 25-ish?
20 or 15.
Instead we got punt.
Yep.
That could have changed the game, obviously.
It was a
Then-
phantom call. It was a phantom call. Jordan Matthews goes up, he does a quick out, and then goes back in, and the guy just fell because it was friggin' pouring rain at Hockley. Laundry!
Isn't that unbelievable? You're all excited, like, oh, they're not gonna be able to play, they're gonna be slipping around, and then you see that like early in the game, and you're just like, well, fuck our home field advantage, you know?
Yeah, that sucked. Ed Hockley is horrible. But the one, what about the one? It was the one where it was a pass interference on the offense, and he pointed to the defense.
He went
Remember
the other
that?
way, and then he
went
was
the other way.
saying again.
Then he said pat, and then he went offense. I'm like, dude, you suck. I can't stand him. And he chirped me in my Snapchat for having a coat on. For all those
Oh,
who
yeah.
follow me on Snapchat, it was hilarious. I go, Ed, where are the sleeves? Why do you have sleeves on today? He goes, hey buddy, you got a coat on. You live in Buffalo. I'm like, all right, bud.
Buddy, it's raining.
Yeah,
It's
you're a
45
joke.
degrees.
You're a
It's
little
real.
joke. You're a little joke, dude.
I mean, how often do you think that guy goes to the gym a week?
Oh.
No, he probably has a personal home like fitness center, and he probably visits it 3 times a day.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
that's
just
it.
yeah.
And then he goes in the mirror, and he's just like, holding offense, as opposed to that one African American referee who's like holding on the offense.
Yep.
We all know who I'm talking about.
I definitely do.
Yeah.
Putting a foul.
So we
Personal foul.
got the Jets on Thursday. Everyone thought that this team would not even compete this year.
The Jets.
The Jets.
Yeah.
And the
There's
Bills.
supposed to be a laydown.
And the Bills.
They were supposed to be an easy win, and now it's not looking like that. I mean, they were competing again today with the Falcons. Every week, they're not getting killed. They're not getting blown out. They're fighting. They were supposed to have the worst NFL roster, arguably of all time, people were saying going into this year, and it's not been the case.
And then, well, we said that, and then Brad Reuter sits here and says how much of a difference is.
Yes.
You know, they're in the NFL. But yeah, it will be very tough. I will say, I think Thursday night will be tough in New York. I mean, I just saw it. Tickets on StubHub are going for $15. I'm not personally expecting some raucous crowd there. They're 3-5.
No.
They're gonna get crazy.
You think so?
They're literally gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Tickets are $15 on
It doesn't
StubHub.
matter.
I mean,
It doesn't matter.
we'll see. We'll see. But whatever.
They just had a home game recently, and it was pretty rowdy. I forgot who they were playing. It was definitely
Patriots.
Yes.
Were they in Atlanta today?
Here's
Yeah.
the
No,
thing,
it was in
though.
New York.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was
But
in
the
New
game
York.
against the Patriots was pretty crowded. It was wild.
Patriots and Jets, both those games, they've started strong. The Bills are going to know that. They need to weather a early, strong start for the Jets.
Yep.
You got to kick these guys in the side. You got to literally kick them right in the stomach, get them down, and then when they're down, that's when you start literally just playing your game. You
And
just need to avoid and weather the early storm from these Jets.
Don't turn the ball over. Do what you've been doing. Play sound football. Don't turn the ball over, and you'll just keep forcing turnovers. Every freaking guy in the Bills has forced a turnover. Steven Hoshka
The
had a
fumble
forced
today.
fumble today. The damn kicker.
Thank you for saying that because I'm going to bring this up. Khalil Mack.
Silent.
Goes.
I didn't. Was he on the field today?
Silent.
Remember when we
Unbelievable.
saw him on the sideline during like a first down drive?
Yeah, he was not. Something was up.
The guy had 2 tackles. Yeah, he didn't. Great
With that
job by
said-
the Buffalo Bills offensive line shutting him down today.
He came off the flight with that UB shirt. He was fired up. It wasn't like he knew he was like sick or something. He was ready to have a big game.
Yes.
All right,
and
hold on. Next topic. All
No,
right, go ahead.
But like Al said, we were watching the game, and we sit on the side where the Raiders sidelines right in front of us, and the whole drive, Bills are driving down the field. They're driving past
Not
50
funny.
down to the 20, and he was still on the sideline.
Yeah.
He was just sitting on the sideline. I'm like, what the hell is your? That's one of the best. That's probably the best defense. It is the best defensive player in football,
So,
and he's just sitting there
okay. Yeah, it sucks.
from the University of Buffalo.
Real quick.
Von Miller.
Can someone confirm this with me? So the Patriots played today. They won. What's the status of Chris Hogan and Danny Amendola? Because I heard broken arm
No,
and hyperextended
it's not-
knee.
that's not true.
How
All I saw Hogan was he's having MRI tomorrow and they're positive.
He's in a sling.
Sling, but they're having positive thoughts.
And
on
Is,
it.
it, is this a George Costanza? Like, is it's positive?
Yeah, they said it was
Like, should
positive.
it be positive or is it negative? And like, we should be worried.
Let me look up Amendola real quick.
Yeah,
the
because
reason-
someone texted me today and said Hogan wrecked his arm, and Amendola, Piper extended his knee.
Say, saw the replay.
Trainwreck Insider
Saw
Chris Trippy is reporting it's the shoulder for Hogan. It could
Okay.
be an issue.
Is it? Because they showed the replay.
You know, but
for
here's
that,
the thing.
And he got
This
a
is
big
a guy
knee, big knee right into the freaking midsection. So it didn't really look like a shoulder. It looked like it was like a rib or a hip injury.
Would you say it was WWE?
Yes.
I mean, if we're talking about New England, how about Stephon Gilmore being inactive today,
Yes.
leaving the
Healthy.
leaving the facility,
Healthy and active.
Healthy.
left the
Inactive.
facility,
Healthy and active.
left the facility. It's a big F you to Bill Belichick. Big sign a sign to a big contract, take him from the Bills, and
Hashtag do your job.
I can't stand it.
Just do your job.
I can't feel my face.
I can feel my face at 5 and 2, but I love it. But I love it. Oh, I can feel my face at 5 and 2, but I love it.
I just love. I mean, life's
But
good.
I love it.
That's the thing about Bills fans. You have to enjoy these wins. Like, I'm so sick of the people,
Yeah.
former coworkers that I work with that still aren't bought in. They're not, oh, fuck the Bill. You know, they're not, no. Like, it's time to, like, come on. Like, enjoy this.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's sports. Have some fun.
Yeah.
We're 5 and 2. We're playing great football.
It might be the culture. Everyone
It
is
is,
so
it is.
ready to be miserable. Fool me once, shame on you.
Yep.
Fool me twice.
Or-
You're not gonna fool me again.
Or-
George W. Bush, 2002. But with
Fool me
that said,
17 times,
fool
right?
me all which is- With that said, I mean, yeah. How do you not enjoy it? We're in the parking lot after this game. You wouldn't know that like everyone just didn't get the best news of their lives walking out of that stadium. It was an absolutely absurd scene.
Oh yeah.
People
It was
just
bad.
yelling, trust the process, like high-fiving each other, like, are you trusting the process as much as me? It's crazy. It's an absolute absurd scene. My whole bus, the ride home, it was awesome. Act like you've been there before. For a lot of us, we haven't been there. Like
Have
no,
we been
none
there?
of us
No,
have
no,
experienced
we
it.
just
It's
said they're
so
trying to
awesome.
get to 6 and 2 the first time in '93. I wasn't even born, so no,
That would
we've never
be-
been.
that would be a scene.
I
That
was
be a scene.
not-
What I'm saying is, I agree with you, Al, on the whole point. I have never been one to say, I've never been one to just put a damper on anything. Okay, I've always been the one to say, yo,
Yeah.
they're 5 and 2. We could do it this year. I don't care if it burns me. I don't care if it burns me. It's fun, dude. It's sports.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this. I'm gonna wear my Bill stuff on Monday. I'm gonna wear my Bill stuff on Tuesday. Put my nice Bills tie clip on to work. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm a proud freaking Bills fan. Proud Sabres fan. Let's go.
5 victory Mondays before November.
Yep.
5 victory Mondays
Like,
before
hey,
Halloween.
someone said in the group chat today, there are no Sunday scaries when the Bills win.
No, this is
This-
awesome.
And I know you don't believe in the Sunday scaries,
They
but
never exist for me anyway, but I'll tell you, Monday always looks a little bit brighter.
it's amazing. I feel
The
great.
whole week. I mean, just like we said, we were walking out today. Just even turning on, Sunday Night Football and watching Football Night in America and watching ESPN. It's just good. I mean, turned to ESPN when I got home. Jeff Saturday talking about the Bills. I wasn't a believer at 12 o'clock today, and now I am. And now they get the Jets in 4 days. Like, everyone's it's
great.
Do you guys remember the commercial from the late 90s on ESPN, like where the Bills take it for a touchdown on ESPN? It's like a claymation commercial, and like the sun is out, and like
Oh, I remember that.
And then all of a sudden they're like, "Wait, he stepped out of bounds at the
I
20-yard
fucking
line,"
remember
and all of a
that.
sudden, literally, it goes. That's great. It's absolutely pathetic, but it's absolutely true.
Yep.
You're walking out, you have rose-colored glasses on. You don't care if you're waiting a little bit extra in traffic when you're getting out. You're listening to WGR when
Yep.
people are bitching and moaning. You're watching the NFL coverage. When they lose, you're cursing everyone out when you're leaving the stadium. You're turning down off WGR. And you're not playing attention to football. It's absolutely just a culture change that's clearly on the way in Buffalo.
Yep.
And we're ecstatic at what's happening.
It's all about the process. And how about McDermott today? His second line, he says process. And
Oh, so funny.
It's all about
Lots
the
of-
team. The team loves it.
Yep.
All right.
And
Oh.
guys, real quick,
But everyone's gonna buy in and
how about Logan Thomas?
LT.
Great guy.
Hits the game ball. What a ridiculous week for him. Comes back after like a day after that tragedy happens, and he's back. It's
Yeah, it was-
unbelievable.
yeah, it was-
And what were they stressing in the locker room? Their family. It's family.
Yep.
It's family. I love it.
I love it too. I love the team. What about Brandon Tate? The guy, just remember Brandon Tate, dude? He gets to catch gains 15, goes to the sideline, the Bills sideline erupted. They're all like a party on the sideline. It was awesome today.
Folks, here at Trainwreck Sports, we love life, we love to have a good time, and we are addicted to the process. Thursday night, we are headed to Rock Bottom for a chance to go 6-2 for the first time since I was 3 years old, since Maniac was 10 years old.
Yep. Maniacs have a nice 30th birthday coming soon.
I could not be more excited. We've talked to Potlers. They told us we can use their parking lot for overload parking because we're expecting Rock Bottom to be at capacity. I could not be more excited.
Early check-in, you're gonna want to get there at least at 7:30 latest.
Yeah, you want to
We're
go
going
spot.
live from Rock Bottom at what is it, 8 for a pregame show?
Yeah, 8 o'clock we're going live. So we'll be at the Rock Bottom. Show up 7:30. Have a good time. Good specials. $4 Goose Bombers. 50-cent wings.
What am I hearing? Was I hearing Top Shelf liquor for $4?
Top shelf liquor for $4.
You're not gonna get that at any other bar.
I'm
in
still
Buffalo.
shocked. Yeah, you better.
Do they
come
know
out.
what they're getting
You
into?
better come
Have
out.
we checked that with our legal team?
Producer versus the bartender. He still can't believe
I'm
it.
still in shock. I'm literally in shock.
So everyone, enjoy these wins. Have a great time. Have a good victory Monday, and we hope to see you Thursday. It's gonna be an awesome
It's gonna be a
time.
quick one. We could have 2 friggin' victories in the same week. We could have a victory Monday and a victory Friday. I'm
Oh
telling
my
you,
God.
Al.
Tucker's going nuts now. Here
Give
we
me
go.
a victory Friday. Good night now.